69 degrees. It is 7:19. It is Tuesday, October 24th, and you are listening to AM Ocala Live on WOCA, The Source. We are broadcasting live from the Paddock Mall. The weatherman says today temperatures will climb to 80 degrees, and there's hardly any mention of rain in the forecast. In fact, 2% at 11 p.m. tonight. How's that for pretty cool confidence on the part of the weather? Good morning, Robin. How are you?
Good. How are you?
Oh, a little bit. Everything's good. Just a little bit distracted here because computers do what they like to do, and then all of a sudden they come through for you. So this is the world we live in right now.
Yeah.
Let's see. This morning we have a guest coming on at 7:35. Jody Grant and Sage Learn are coming on to talk to us about the importance of after-school programs for students. We'll talk to them for about 10 minutes, and then after that we'll talk about the news. Open the phone lines. Gosh, yesterday the phone lines weren't doing so good. I don't know what was wrong with them, but hopefully they're working today. And then 8 o'clock, Galen Unold will be on. Oh my gosh, I got a topic that's interesting. You have a lot of stories in the news lately about sexual harassment, the whole Weinstein story, the Bill O'Reilly story. Mm-hmm. There was even one for that magician. I can't remember his name now. He was a lot of sexual, the Bill Cosby story. So there's a group of women, and I apologize, I don't have their name here, but they put out a list of 47 things that us guys are doing, and some of them are obvious, and some of them maybe not so obvious. So you're supposed to take this test, and if you've done any of these things, men. Mm-hmm. If you've done any of these things, then you are part of the problem.
Well, can I take the test too and see if women have done any of those things? Because they could be part of the problem.
You are welcome to do that. Yes.
See that?
I'm just curious.
Not a one-way street
I'm just curious if you, as a woman, do any of these things. Do we, as men, think it's a problem? And maybe that's part of the problem. Mm-hmm. Some of them are obvious, but some of them are not so. So I wanted to include Galen in on that conversation to see what he thought. 8:35 this morning, News Bites. That's when we tell the news. We don't talk about it. We just read it as it is and let you guys figure it out. What do they say on Fox News? We report, you decide?
Yeah.
So that's the way we do that one. 9:05, Carol Ann Baldwin will calm things down. She'll bring us some gardening information. Carol Ann talks on the radio each Tuesday for an hour. She volunteers her time. She's a master gardener. And so she knows her stuff when it comes to things that grow out of the ground. Look at my apple tree, by the way.
I know. It is fabulous. It is outstanding.
In my case, I don't know a thing about growing things, so I'm just putting my faith in God. There he goes.
There you go. That's all we can do.
Does that look all right to you? Does it look like it's not as green as it used to be?
God we trust. Yeah. Yeah, it looks a little yellow.
Oh, no.
Just the top leaf, just a little bit.
Oh, no.
Well, you were asking me my opinion, so
I'm not knowing at your statement.
Okay, well, no, it looks fine to me.
I just can't see that clearly over there. Okay.
No, it looks absolutely fine. It's green, and it looks wonderful. And it's straight up, and it's growing toward the sun.
Did you come in the front door, by the way?
No, I did not.
That's not a dead bat out there, is it?
No, I looked at it when I unlocked the door, and it's a big leaf.
Oh, a big leaf, okay.
Yeah, I had to look at it twice.
See, it would be the first dead bat I had ever seen, because I've never seen a dead bat. Mm-hmm. Auto repair with personal care. Matt Gibbs will be here talking about our cars, because cars are cars all over the world.
Yep, they are.
Zora Harrison, Nikki Nix, Lindsay Weissman, and Chris Bond, 4. I was going to say lovely ladies, but now based on what this list says, I shouldn't do things like that. 4 ladies. Forget the adjective from now on, right?
No, I thought Chris Bond was the man.
Oh, Chris is a guy?
Yeah, because he was
I really made a mistake.
Yeah, I just put all their names on there because I don't ever know who's coming in. So it's always good to be prepared and think that, they remember us.
I'll blame my vision, my eyeglasses. They are from Ocala Eye. They'll talk to us about our eye care. Catherine Hill teaches in the Master of Fine Arts program at Sarah Lawrence College, and she's got a book called She Read to Us in the Late Afternoon. It's a life in novels, and it's a memoir. It sounds like a memoir, doesn't it?
It's wonderful.
Is it?
It really is. I mean, those are classic stories like Madame Bovary. And, her mom read to them in the afternoon. And
like Madame Bovary? What is Madame Bovary?
That's the name of a novel, of a story.
Wow.
These aren't stories that she wrote. These are stories that were
but you knew that, Man in
read
Bovary.
to her by an inspirational teacher.
I've never heard of Man in Bovary. What is Bovary?
Madame.
Oh, Madame Bovary.
Madame.
Oh.
Yeah, sorry, Man in Bovary. That's a good one.
I don't know. You know what that is? What is that? Is that a famous movie?
That's a novel. Yeah, Madame Bovary.
Does the word famous apply? Is it famous?
Yeah, but it's. I don't think it's famous anymore. I mean, it was famous when I was growing up.
I never heard of it. I grew up the same time you did. Okay, Fun with Joe. Episodic titles. When they make TV shows, they give titles to each of the episodes.
Yes, they do.
So I have the titles of 3 of the episodes. You have to tell me what TV show this is from.
Nice.
I think they're all sitcoms. I'm not sure, but anyway.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. So there we go. That's my level of literary knowledge. Okay, we're doing those things. There's a couple things I wanted to make sure to mention. One programming note: 2 days from today, in this studio at this time, we will have 2 people in the studio. I believe they're both ladies. I know one of them is, and they will be from FEMA and from the Small Business Administration.
Yep.
Now, they are going to be here because we had a lot of damage in Ocala and Marion County and the surrounding areas. They have information for everybody who was affected by Hurricane Irma. I know a lot of you weren't, but I know a lot of you were. Carol Ann is one of those who was. Her home basically is destroyed by a tree or more than one tree, I can't remember, that fell on it. Okay, so apparently what has happened, now please hear what I'm saying with a grain of salt, but it sounds like what happened is, and I'm kind of reluctant because I might not have this right, but it sounds like what happened was that people went to get help. They were given a dollar amount that they were not happy with, not because they were greedy, but because it didn't fix the problem. And so if it doesn't fix the problem, then money is just money. It doesn't do anything. You still have a leaky roof, or you still have, damage that you can't fix. So if the repair bill is going to cost more than the money they gave you, then what do? You just what do? You can't spend it on something else.
Exactly.
And if spending $10,000 more than you were given in order to fix the problem, well, that's a real hardship. Okay. Now, I know there's a train of thought that says, well, so everybody has to fend for themselves in this country, and I understand that argument, but the government has been offering, and you've been paying taxes, by the way, into the FEMA fund. Don't think that money comes from some magical place. It comes
exactly.
It comes from taxpayers. So that money is there for you. It's supposed to be there for you. The Small Business Administration is going to be here on Thursday as well. And their role in this is this. If FEMA, for one reason or another, doesn't feel that your damage, it's justified to give you money, like a grant, basically.
Yeah.
Then you go over to the Small Business Administration and get a loan. And then the way I think it is, if you get turned down for the loan, you then go back to FEMA and say, I was turned down. And then maybe they come through. There's a little bit of a couple of loopholes, and I didn't know that these existed. But these ladies were so nice. We met 2 of the FEMA ladies. One of them was from Los Angeles. The other one was from Maryland. The one from Los Angeles was here the whole time, ever since Hurricane Irma. And she was heading back home.
Yeah.
And the lady from Maryland was taking her place.
Angela,
thank you. So Angela will be here on Thursday, along with another person. I think it's another lady, and that person will be from Small Business Administration. Anyway, so Thursday, just kind of mark it on your calendar. We will record it so that if you miss it, you'll be able to hear it later on. But the whole point is that if you're still your home is still damaged, you can't fix it, the money that you got from FEMA wasn't even close to what you were hoping for, there might still be hope, and we want you to know about it. Please tell everybody you know. It's not that we're trying to boost our ratings. We just want you to have what you deserve.
Exactly.
And so that's this Thursday. I just wanted to make that programming announcement because I know we've got a guest coming up. All right. We'll be right back. This is The Source, WOCA Ocala.
Fox News Radio, I'm Chris Foster. We know a little more now about an ambush that killed 4 American troops in Niger 3 weeks ago. Joint Chiefs Chairman General Joe Dunford says air support was requested an hour into the firefight and arrived an hour after that.
When they requested support, it took the French aircraft. The French were ready to go in 30 minutes, and then it took them approximately 30 minutes to get on the scene.
5 Nigerian soldiers were also killed. The attack happened after the troops left a meeting with tribal elders that ran long. President Trump joined Senate Republicans today for their weekly Tuesday lunch at the Capitol to talk about tax reform. It'll be his first time attending that lunch. His daughter Ivanka tells Fox's Sean Hannity.
We have to compete against other countries, and we are not competitive. We have the highest corporate tax of any country in the developed world.
She held a town hall meeting in Pennsylvania yesterday to talk about taxes. Fox News. We report, you decide.
NAPA know-how.
Right now, NAPA Full Synthetic Motor Oil is on sale for just $4.29 a quart. Quality motor oil at an affordable price. A deal so good it practically sells itself. Which begs the question, what do we do with the rest of this commercial? Repeat the deal, I guess. NAPA Full Synthetic Motor Oil for just $4.29 a quart. That's NAPA know-how.
NAPA know-how.
General states pricing. Sales prices do not include applicable state, local taxes, or recycling fees. Offer ends 10/31/17.
You know those families who quietly enjoy the holidays? Me neither. Well, until thecompanystore.com. Now the kids love playing Hotel Auntie Carol in the good sheets, as they call them. They actually want to go to bed, so we get some adult time, and that's worth giving thanks.
Thecompanystore.com has been perfecting the ultimate comforts of home for over 100 years. From the finest quality bedding and bath to home decor and more. Order between October 1st and 30th to get 25% off plus free shipping with our friends and family discount. Visit thecompanystore.com and enter the code FAMILY.
Whether you're just starting out in your career or ready to make a change, being a commercial pilot is within your reach. The FAA has predicted that in the next few years, the number of planes in the sky will double, and that means a lot more jobs in aviation. Ocala Aviation has teamed up with an accredited university, enabling you to get a college degree in aviation while training to be a commercial pilot. And with options like financial aid, grants, and scholarships, it's never been a better time to get your new career in aviation started today. For more information, call me at Ocala Aviation, 352-861-7484.
Hi, I'm Big Daddy Don Garlitz.